What up, folks? Happy Friday. Non-farm payroll. Supposed to be the first Friday of every month. NFP, non-farm payroll, the payroll report for everything outside of the farming industry. And then ADP is the private sector. And so far, the numbers have been decent, not bad, and unemployment ticked down. And we know that a lot of people are losing their jobs. So to say we added 50,000 jobs to the non-farm payroll, we added 50,000 jobs. Really? We don't really know. They lie to us about everything. Whoever they are. The people who put the numbers out. The last person who was putting the numbers out got fired because they reported 800,000 jobs when we really lost 1 million, and then she lost her job. So whoever replaced her is coming out and they're saying numbers, right? 50,000. They're not saying nothing crazy because they might get fired, right? You got to be more careful about these fraudulent numbers that you're kicking out, right? But what does that do for us? Not much of anything, really, right? We have to carry on with our lives no matter what the non-farm payroll says. I didn't know what non-farm payroll was until I started my trading career. So I spent my whole life into about 40 to 45 years old not even knowing what non-farm payroll was. 98% still don't know, right? They're too busy being abused by the system. An awesome trading week, an investing week, considering what we have to go through. We start out this morning. Well, first I'll say that non-farm payroll report comes out at 5:30 on the day of non-farm payroll. That report comes out at 5:30 in the morning Pacific, my time, Pacific. ADP comes out a couple days before NFP, and it comes out at 5:30 in the morning Pacific. And then you get the volatility within the market. So within this community, this group, I post the dollar index, right? Because I want to timestamp it so that we saw where it was before the volatility. And then the 10-year yield for the US dollar, and then the 10-year yield for the Japanese yen, and then the volatility index and fear and greed index for the stock market and for crypto. That's what we post, right? So everybody knows, okay, these are the things we need to be paying attention to before the news hits. And we got to find out, is it good news? Is it bad news? Or is it a dud? Today was not a dud. It's been said that the market likes the news of the 50,000 jobs added and unemployment ticking down. But it might not be true information. It might not be accurate, but the market likes it. We talk about, well, first, the VIX. When it's bad news, the VIX is going to spike up. When the market likes the news, then the VIX will go down, and you see the VIX is heading down. Not even 4 hours ago. So we see the VIX going down, the markets are going up. The S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, and the Russell 2000, gold and silver, and then the redhead stepchild, crypto, not doing too much of anything, heading in a downward direction for a dip, right? You see how they're spreading apart? Crypto is opposite, right? The redhead stepchild. I just want to bring this to your attention, right? On Friday. You don't buy crypto on Friday. For people who haven't heard me say that before, we never buy crypto on Friday. And if you stay on this journey with me, you're going to prove it to yourself. I can only tell you because I've been forward testing and I already know, don't do it. Save your capital and look for discounted rates. That's what you should do no matter what asset you're dealing with, you should always wait for a discounted rate. Most people will buy at the top of structures because the market manipulates you into thinking that that's the time to hit the buy button. That's what they do to you. They're called market makers. Now you're going to buy and then it drops on you, right? And then when it drops all the way down to the bottom, you sell and then it buys. You have to do the opposite of what the market manipulation is doing. You have to want to do it. You have to change your mind. I have to continually, I'm Mr. Repetition, I have to continually say these things, and maybe one day it'll click for you. Because if you keep doing it the wrong way, you're going to keep getting the wrong results. You want to win, so you have to do the opposite. You have to buy low, sell high, and stay out the middle. You can't buy high, sell low, and be all up in the middle. How do you know what's the middle? The basic scale of 100. It will show you where premiums are and discounts are. You have to want to do that. If you keep trying to do consequential ridiculousness and all those concepts that these predators are teaching, they want you to stay with them. They don't want to give you something where you don't need them anymore. They want to give you something to where, oh, this is supposed to be the person that knows everything, so I got to go with them, and then maybe I'm just doing it wrong. No, the system is wrong that they're teaching you. It's meant for you to follow them. I don't need followers. I need team members. I don't want to lead. I want to be a leader amongst leaders. That's how it has to be for me. I'm not a clout chaser. I'm not no fraud. I'm not no pyramid scheme or marketing scheme guru. I'm not that. And people don't like the people who are doing those things. They're like, he ain't gonna make it. He's doing everything for free. You know, you have to charge people. No, you don't. And I'm not going to. If I were to charge, it would be like $100. If I get 1 million subscribers or 2 million or however many million I should have, because if a fraud can get 1 million subscribers, then the best in the world should be able to get 1 million subscribers, right? And then I could charge $100 for 1 million subscribers who follow the right information, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing this for clout. Whatever comes will come, right? Because I'm teaching you exactly what you need to know. It should go viral. So I've already said pretty much everything for the day. I gave you the numbers. You know, I don't have to be super technical. There are people out here who are already super technical. I can send you to Camel Finance and send you to Gareth Soloway and send you to Clear Value Tax, and everybody will tell you everything that you need to know if you want to know, right? And I just continue to be that antenna for the people, not the prophets, the antenna, right? To get you on that other level, that wavelength, that higher energy, not that fraud energy, right? I don't need clout. I got clout in my bank account. Shout out to my peoples for being active in the community, right? Tight-knit group. Get into the business. We ain't got time for nothing else. When you start doing it right, you don't want to do nothing else. All these people that are doing it incorrectly, trying to get you to see their point. No, I don't need to see your point. You're either getting to the money or you're not. And if you're not, then what do we have to talk about? Nothing. I'm going to tell you how it's done, and then you take it and you make it work. If what you're doing don't work, then it don't add up. It don't match up. It don't match up. So there you go. As far as the account today, I'm really not able to catch much. The Japanese yen is heading to a low point. Silver is heading to a high point. And what else was it? Oh, natural gas. All you have to do is look at the scale. Where is it on the scale? If it's not at a level that you can partake in a discount, shout out to natural gas. $3.50 is the premium, $2.50 is the middle, and $1.50 is the discount. It's the basic scale of 100. 10 minutes of sauce, right? Natural gas, that is real world. That's what's happening in the real world. This ain't fantasy land, right? This has to do with all of us. Gold, silver, natural gas, oil. These are all assets. Bitcoin, these are commodities. It has to do with you. I'm trying to get people to understand that this has to do with you, whether you think you're a trader or not a trader, or not investor or not investor. This has to do everything with you. If you're not involved, then you're not present. You have to become present, or they're just going to keep taking money from you. You're the liquidity. You have to stop just being liquidity. You have to make the liquidity work for you instead of you just working for everyone else. I have to keep promoting these truths to you so that you see, right? It's not about how much money I make. It's about leading people to the right direction so that they can get to the business so they can save themselves and their family. It's the consistency and persistency that wins in the market. What's the market? All markets. Anywhere you spend money is a market. Are you going to keep giving your money back to the system, or are you going to start letting your money grow and stop giving it back? To beat this market, you have to become this market. The market moves with integrity through its price. And if you lack integrity of price, you get wrecked. And where do you go? Loss review. Talking about psychology with the 98 percenters, the people who are chasing clout. Clout is not going to win this game for you. It's just not. Have an awesome weekend. You know we'll be right back here doing the same thing. Sunday, 3 p.m. is when the market opens, the real market. You got to want to know. I'm going to be here promoting these videos and just telling you exactly what you need to know every day. I'm going to at least try to do it every day. Tomorrow's not promised, but I have to give you as much information as I can. Nobody else is saying what I'm saying. You know the game. You know the scenario. If you stick with the channel, you'll see it. And I'm going to keep talking, keep repeating it until you're able to say it. I'm only saying it until you can say it. And then once you're able to say it, then you have your journey on telling people, and now you can enhance what you know because you'll have to repeat it, right? The right things. There's too much of the wrong thing going around. Hey.